Good morning. My name is Cindy and I'm the coordinator for the Hunger Poverty Action Group. I first joined this group in 2009, the same year I joined Trinity. When I first joined, we were just the Hunger Poverty Group, and we did a lot of study. We read books and articles because we knew that poverty was one of the important issues in this area. You may not know it, but the poverty rate in this area is about 13%. And in terms of states, Virginia rates 46 as one of the hungriest states in the United States. So in time, we decided that we needed to take action, and we've done that in several different ways. One you will be hearing about this morning, and that's the backpack program at Dudley Elementary School. We also work with the Trinity Youth for the Super Bowl. We just had that in February. It was a smashing success in spite of COVID. The youth set up tables outside, collected canned goods, and then the online and cash donations were close to $1,500. All of these are then divided among 3 different food pantries in the area. In terms of action, we'll be talking about what happened with when we met with the guidance counselor and what we learned about poverty in this area. And we also coordinate with the gleaning effort. If you haven't seen the video, I would recommend that it's just outstanding, so you want to see that one. And also we work with the community giving gardens because the food that comes out of those efforts, there again, go back to the food pantries. The thing I'd like to highlight is Trinity is a covenant church with Bread for the World. And Bread for the World is a collective Christian voice urging decision makers to end poverty at home and abroad. And we've had members of the committee actually go up and be advocates on what they call Lobby Day on Capitol Hill. Personally, this is a very important ministry to me, and I think you're going to hear some very touching stories from the 2 people that are here about not only what this effort means, but also this ministry in general.
Hi, I'm Paige Morgan, and I am with the Hunger Poverty Action Group, and we provide backpacks for the Dudley Elementary School every week. This year we have 14 that we supply. In past years we've had 12, and one year we had 19. We can do comfortably up to 20. These backpacks go home on normally Thursday or Friday with the children so that they have some food over the weekend. This project was picked up by the Hunger Poverty Action Group, and they asked me to implement it. And before that, it was done by a different group in our community. But this provides enough food for the weekend for the kids, and we try to put at least something in there that they can share with the rest of their family. This week we have peanut butter and jelly, which we always have, and red beans and rice. We try to give a protein, and also that they can share with the rest of the family. Actually, it is supposed to be for just one child, but we understand that there are members in the family that need food as well. So we try to give something that they can share, or make something big that they can serve. Sometimes we have spaghetti, so they can serve the whole family or anyone in their extended family. And peanut butter and jelly, of course, can go a long way. My part in the backpack program is to inventory the food, make the grocery list for Kroger, and purchase the food, and then bring it and store it on the shelves, and make sure that we have enough for at least 1/2 of the school year. We make 2 big purchases, and then we fill in between. And once a week I come and I select the food that's supposed to be packed, and try to rotate the food so that they don't get the same thing every week. Peanut butter and jelly goes every week because that can be stretched. We do try to give them condensed soup, milk, juice. It's pretty hard to find things that are not full of sugar or other preservatives, because we have to use canned foods. We cannot use anything fresh.
Well, good morning again. I'm delighted that you're interested in this whole project. As you can see on the table, there is quite a bit of activity going on in terms of providing food to children. And I think Paige has probably updated you. Just to give you a little bit of sense of the history of this, it actually started with the Rotary Club of Smith Mountain Lake, who started working with Dudley Elementary School. And when their budget became such that they really needed to prioritize elsewhere, the one person that would not give up this project was Paige Morgan, as you all know. And suddenly Paige and I started talking about it, and Philip was so enamored with this project and so in love with the project, he said, we've got to find a way of supporting it. So it was taken on by Hunger Poverty Action Group and became a ministry of TEP and has been working ever since, and it's incredible. The stories are fascinating, and we obviously don't have the time to get into it, but perhaps the most interesting thing that's happened is we frequently will find that some of the food are going to kids that are in hotels. And as a result, some of them don't have cooking utensils for their parents to cook. So we've got to make sure some changes are made to the food. And that was done all along on this project. So I think gives you a good sense of what's going on.
Hi, my name is Linda. You've got the background of how things unfolded. I'd like to say when we met with the counselors, it was very important because it was more of a hands-on type meeting. You think you know what people need, but you don't know until you talk to the people from the school. The kids on Monday morning, a lot of the time, they found were more disruptive. They couldn't concentrate on their schoolwork. And so the school started needing more things. They provide breakfast. They realized that the older kids sometimes were not eating because they missed the socialization. So they decided to put a food cart out in the hallway so the kids could grab something and go and socialize with their friends. This was all a good learning experience for us. These bags are such a gift, thanks to Cindy and her research, because before we had a whole slew of things that didn't work. We're hoping that they come back. We've made little signs on the side to hope that they do. The one thing that I am noticing today is that we don't have jelly. Jelly and peanut butter are staples. Towards the end of the year, we just end up packing the bags for whatever is available that last time. The one thing that we do notice that Dave touched on briefly is my background is emergency nursing, and I went into home care as hospice, and I've been in those homes. So you do, like Dave mentioned, you have to ask. And we did modify several bags that were tagged for people that were not living in their car, but living in motels, because what have you got in a motel? You've got a microwave. So that's a different source of food. So we've all had different experiences. I found when I retired that I missed the easy giving every day, the giving back every day. And this is really a nice way to do it. So come join us. We have people here. There's 2 people every Thursday or Friday that pack. It's a good way to meet new people. At Christmas time a couple of years ago, my family was here and we all came, and it was a group effort. Paige spoils us a little by putting the arrangements out, but not always. When she's gone to Tanzania, we shop on the shelves ourselves, and that's always kind of an interesting experience. So thank you. We appreciate your blessings, and that's all. One of us will deliver them to the school. The wonderful ladies that are the secretaries usually have a cart out for us, and whoever can deliver them. In this case, a lot of times Dave lives close, so bless his heart, he's the one that does that for us on this Thursday.
I just happened to drive right by the schools.
So thank you.